As you can see, I changed the soundproofing. It needed a change for once. And yeah, whatever I had left over, I made myself a jacket. So I won't be in this space wearing the jacket. Obviously, it's for outside. Hajime mashite, everybody. Welcome back to my space. That's just hello in Japanese. I like to introduce myself in Japanese. My name is Sinta, if you don't know. So I wasn't here yesterday because I was trying to finish up doing my soundproofing. I don't hire people. I literally just do everything myself. And this month specifically will be Fashion Week. So I got into the spirit of Fashion Week and created a piece. This is the season for everybody's fashion shows and their lines to be in like a variety of places around the world. I think there's going to be one in New York. I know they do it here in DC. I'm not necessarily involved in that per se. I mean, I have the Poshmark and I do projects with people on there. And I've done Posh and Coffees, which are basically discussions on how to use Poshmark. So as a I'm a Posh ambassador. I'm not just a Poshmark person. I'm involved with participating in projects and stuff that Poshmark does. So yeah, I mean, I don't know if this is successful on, so it's summer, it's spring here in the United States, and spring is a very interesting season. It's indecisive. It can't decide what temperature it is, and everybody's always wearing like the floral stuff and lots of skirts and dresses, and I was like, no, you know, this is the season everybody gets sick because it changes back to like snowy weather. Like the past 2 days, we've had absolutely freezing weather, and it's just, yeah. And we're in the process of setting up the Cherry Blossom Festival. Will be happening, but the cherry blossoms will probably disappear in the next couple of days. So tomorrow, I believe we're going to do something with the cherry blossoms and the fur babies and their kimonos that I made. So I'm definitely involved with making stuff, as you can see. So when you guys see my space this time, you'll be seeing more white space, so I can present my, you know, if I play around with outfits, I can wear them a little bit better on the space. Oh, it's so soft. I could just sit here and it's so soft. It's so soft. It's great fabric. So if you guys need to learn how to do soundproofing or figuring things out for yourself, the video is there. It's not hard to do. You can always get canvases from anywhere, from an art supply store to Amazon. Get some foam you can also get on Amazon. And if you feel like changing the color or the fiber or the fabric, you just go to Ross or Marshalls or TJ Maxx and you find a material. Those are discounted stores in the United States. I love them because there are lots of great discounts, and you get things like Gucci and Chanel on occasion, and Versace and Valentino, and Nordstrom Rack. These are all like American outlets. In like when I was in South Africa, they don't have the outlets. They have the full-on Versace like store, so you'd have to pay full price. And in these particular stores, you don't pay full price, which is so cool. Excuse my voice, it's a little flat. I am absolutely tired. I've worked all day, all night, past 2 days nonstop on revamping my space. It's not a huge space, but I think it will help. The lights work so much better now. It like kind of reflects off of everything, which is cool. So that's my little handiwork, and it matches my equipment. I have more white equipment than anything else. I should probably get a white table or repaint this. I might consider repainting the table white. So I like having the skills of handyman, reupholstering, and like to reupholster and repaint. I might go back and actually reconsider painting this later. And then you put resin on this so it's shiny. You can do lots of things. I actually used resin for my guitar. I won't need to show it yet, but I have a video of myself showing and representing the guitar, so I'll put that here as well so you can see the artwork. Okay, now we're going to go back into, let's go back into the track. I might change the sound of the melody again. Let's see what we can do. Let's change the sound of the melody. Let's complete. Oh, thank God tax season is over. No need to worry about that. So thankful that I don't have to worry about. Okay, now we're gonna go back to this piece and let's change it up. Let's make it a little bit more commercially friendly. I know classical is one thing, but if you're playing around with, always do warm-ups. And then vocal warm-ups. I have a video on vocal warm-ups. I can talk about that. Like I said, I don't do vocal lives yet. I've never really performed by myself on stage as a vocalist. It's nothing I was really interested in, if that makes sense, but I have helped vocalists. I was in choir. I was a musician, like I played piano or I was doing drums for the bands that I've been in. So it's not, each person has their own particular skill, and I don't think, even though I can do basic singing, that was not in my genre. Somebody had mentioned or asked that before, and I'm explaining that that's not necessarily the case for everybody. Not all females are singers. I sing, but I don't sing. I don't sing like my mom and my sister. They're singers. I'm more, as you can see, my skills come in different forms and shapes, or shapes and forms. I'm an artist and a musician, just in a different format. Okay, so that's, yeah. Let's go into this. We'll take out the, let's see what we got. Through the lives, I haven't discussed this, but I've been focusing on the lives lately because I feel as if I was missing out on participating in the lives and focusing a lot on the videos. And I'm going to switch it up a little bit. Today I'm just doing the video. Maybe I do a bit of live, we'll see. But I think it's important to have both. I've slowed down a little bit on Facebook because that wasn't getting me anywhere. I feel as if it was overworking and then not enough pay for what I'm capable of doing. And I feel that, TikTok is now, I'm sort of glad that I wasn't focused on completely doing TikTok. I did a little bit, but not a lot. Not having extensive amounts. My focus was always on Facebook because I started on Facebook in 2007 when that came out. And then there was something that was called MySpace that was first before Facebook. And then YouTube obviously has been around for much longer. So I have another channel. I'll probably link the channel, but it's not really anything. It's just an older channel with my students performing or former students performing and stuff. And I just kept that because maybe I want to show people like what I've done in the past. And I have like musical stuff and teaching in those particular videos that I might just link up to these to prove people, to show everybody what I'm capable of doing, right? It's hard to explain until you see it to believe it. So I think I was a pretty good teacher. Still am. Okay, so let's go back to this. I don't know what I'm gonna do yet. still works. And then I'll do close-ups of Okay, so let's do this. Let's do a bit more of a jazzy feel. Okay, so I know people want to learn songs, right? Okay, so we're gonna keep it short. I wanna work on this, but like I feel as if everybody wants to, and I have videos on doing the GarageBand and Logic on the phone or the laptop. So I don't necessarily want to repeat myself over and over again. There are lots of things to learn, but the first step is to actually learn how to manifest the introduction, to figure it out, and then build onto there. I don't know what I'm going to do with this. I'm still like, I still want to work on. half steps. Okay, so what I was doing just now was I was literally going in half steps. This is an improvisational piece. Let's start with improv. And I'm in A minor. You could do it in any key, right? But we're doing it in A minor because I placed it in A minor. So we're going to stop that. I'm going to show you the improv. Half steps. And then back. This is real easy to do. So what I would recommend if you're going to improv, so just do the scale. So when you get comfortable with half steps, left hand half steps. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, whole notes. 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, and back to get them again. 2, 3, 4. And that's how I taught myself how to compose music, is I experimented with sounds, I tested music out, I tested out the pieces that I was learning, and I kind of put sounds together. Learn how to improv with half steps. These are the half steps, right? That's a half step. Use whole notes. Count 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. And that's how you start. So once you feel comfortable with, then you start playing around with more things in the right hand. But keep it simple. Start using your scale. If you know your scale, just the 5 notes can create something. Okay, in the left hand you also need just to make it interesting. The half steps are kind of cool. It's a minor. I'm not going to talk about all the theory yet. I can talk about it later. But yeah, if you're wanting to do it on your own, then start exploring the idea of composition by yourself. Like, play by ear, learn songs, identify what they sound like, and build up from there. That's how I used to do it. So I'm going to keep it short and sweet. I'm going to try to go live now. Thank you very much, folks, for everything. Arigatou gozaimashita, matashita, sayonara, and jane bye-bye, which is thank you, goodbye in Japanese, and then a simpler version of goodbye in Japanese. So I just wanted to show you what you can do when you use your own mind and create ideas and have a little bit of money that you're generating. You can put things together. And you don't have to worry about hiring people. You just do it yourself. But this, you build up slowly. I mean, unless you have very wealthy people around you and they're prepared to invest in a studio space or whatever, you build it up for yourself. I don't have people helping me. I have to build things up one piece at a time, and that's how I put this together. I've had more equipment in the past, but obviously when I traveled, I couldn't bring everything with me. So I work with what I have. For now, this is good enough. I'm not doing drastic things. This is great for practice, and if I'm in, like when the band starts getting together, I have rehearsal equipment, and I can practice and all that stuff. And if I need to send pieces and parts over to the studio that they have at a larger scale, I do that too. So that's where I am right now, just to show you what the final product looks like. Now you can see what I'm doing. It's not just out of vanity that I've done it. I think the white looks much better. It actually makes our space look bigger too, and it's more consistent. And the lights look so cool with it. I love it. Okay, thank you again, folks, and I will see you guys in the next one.